Okay, so Ulta is having a really big sale right now. I wanted to film a video. I love filming videos on the sales. First of all, just to kind of let you know, because if you're anything like me, you might miss the occasional email or just the post on social media sharing that they are having a big sale. And I also like to film these videos just to share some of my top recommendations, give you an idea of what's going to be discounted. So this sale goes from July 22nd through the 25th. It's a little bit of a faster sale compared to what they typically do. They do a lot of like 3-week long sales. And I'm sure the 21 Days of Beauty or whatever type of version they're planning on doing this year is coming up very soon. This is more of like a 3-4 day sale. I believe this sale kind of focuses on like back to school shopping. And I think when a lot of people are back to school shopping, they're not necessarily focusing on beauty, but it's just a good excuse for them to have a sale. And I'm all for it because I love being able to save money. They are including high-end and drugstore products, but it is an online only sale. So just keep that in mind. You should be able to order online and pick up in store if all of the products are available in store. And that should count because they did something like this last year. I'll be sure to pin a comment below. I'll try it as soon as the sale goes live and let you know for sure. But again, I just wanted to go through everything. There are thousands of products on sale: makeup, nails, fragrance, skincare, body care, hair care. So I'll just kind of highlight the best deals and share some of my top recommendations and just kind of walk you through the discounts. So the first deal I want to share with you is that IT Cosmetics eye makeup is going to be 40% off. This does include quite a few different products. One of my favorite products is their superhero mascara, which is a great option if you want really voluminous, super dramatic, thick lashes. They also have the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, which is a favorite for so many people. If you have really dark under eye circles, a lot of pigmentation that you like to kind of camouflage, that is a really great product too. And they have other things like eyeliners, eyeshadow sticks. So if you are a big fan of IT Cosmetics, 40% off is a very significant discount. Urban Decay Moon Dust shadows, the single ones, are going to be 50% off. They're normally 24. They're going to be on sale for 12. I definitely plan on grabbing one. I love these so much. I feel like 24 is a little bit more difficult to justify because that's a lot for a single shadow. And honestly, the formula is really, really beautiful. I try to get them on sale, but I don't usually see them discounted for 50% off. I have Space Cowboy, which is my absolute favorite. That's like their most popular one, the one that's gone absolutely viral. I also have Cosmic, which is kind of like a glittery white. It's pretty sheer, so it looks amazing on top of any other shadow because it just brightens it up. I think I want to purchase Glitter Rock, which is a really gorgeous pink. So I'm going to try to get my hands on that. They're also offering up to 50% off select items from Too Faced. As of right now, it just looks like there are 3 items discounted. The Natural Eyes eyeshadow palette, which I did try a few years ago. It was fine. The packaging is really, really gorgeous, but the eyeshadow formula was kind of underwhelming in my personal opinion. Their Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer, and then also their Makeup Insurance setting spray. Not really the most popular products from Too Faced. I feel like maybe they're trying to clear out some inventory, which is why those are discounted. But there are some more popular products from Tarte that are going to be on sale up to 40% off, including their Shape Tape Cloud CC Cream. I went to buy that in the past, and then I think the shade I wanted was completely sold out. So I still want to try that because I hear really good things. I also hear great things about their Maracuja Juicy Glow tint. I think people who have dry skin tend to really love that product. Their Shape Tape setting spray. Oh, the Man Eater After Dark palette is one of my favorites. I know it came out a few years ago, but I think the color story is so gorgeous for the fall. And the fall is right around the corner, so that's going to be a great deal if you can get that on sale. And then also their Maracuja Juicy Glow, which is basically like a stick highlighter. This is a really, really good deal. 40% off select IT brushes for Ulta. So I've been using 2 different, I don't have them in front of me. I've been filming like a lot of makeup application videos, so I thought they'd be sitting in front of me, but I've been using 2 different IT brushes for Ulta in a lot of my recent videos. I got a set during the holiday season, so they are dual-ended brushes and they're pink. So a lot of people are like, oh, what's that pink brush you're using? It's the same exact brush that's part of the original IT brushes for Ulta line, just in different packaging. Anyway, that was one of my best purchases because I use those brushes nonstop. IT Cosmetics brushes are absolutely gorgeous, but they're a lot more expensive, and the IT brushes for Ulta line is kind of their more affordable line, and I feel like they perform the exact same way the IT brushes do, or the IT Cosmetics brushes do. So anyway, the 2 that I recommend, the Airbrush Dual-Ended Flawless Complexion Concealer and Foundation Brush. It's number 132. I'll link this specific one in the description box below. I use this for a lot of different things. You can use it for foundation and concealer. You can use it for cream bronzer, cream blush. It just blends the products out in seconds. It's the perfect shape. It's not too small, not too big. And then the other side is perfect for under eye concealer or if you want to like contour your nose. So that is an amazing product. It's normally $35, so 40% off brings it down to $21. I also really recommend the Airbrush Dual Ended Powder 133. I use that basically just for powder, but you can use it for bronzer, for blush, any sort of powder product. And on one side is like a bigger, fluffier brush, and then on the other side is a smaller tapered brush. That one's normally $40, so it's going to be on sale for $24, which I know that's still a lot for a brush. I'm someone who loves like $6, $8 brushes, but I'm telling you, the quality really is so, so good. And the fact that they're dual-ended brushes is really nice because you kind of get like a 2-in-1. So I personally haven't tried anything from the brand Dermablend, but if you love that brand, they're offering 30% off select products, including their leg and body makeup, their concealer, and then they also have some primers and setting sprays as well. Milani's going to be at buy one, get one 50% off the entire brand. So that's kind of nice if you do want to repurchase any of your favorite products. I don't know if they're going to exclude anything. Sometimes with these sales, they'll exclude new products, but I have to say I keep like going to reference products in front of me just because I've been filming a lot of videos this week, but the new Milani Conceal and Perfect bronzing drops are so gorgeous. I honestly didn't know if I would find a bronzing drop I liked better than the e.l.f. and I still like the e.l.f. I think they're very different. e.l.f. bronzing drops are a lot more pigmented and these are a little bit more on the sheer side. They kind of look a little bit more natural on the skin, but they blend out beautifully. Like they are so smooth, so silky. So if these are on sale, that will be nice because they're pretty expensive. I think they're $16.99, which is a lot for just a drugstore product in general, but buy one, get one 50% off will bring them down if you purchase 2 products. I also recommend their Make It Last setting spray. I've actually been using that a ton lately. A lot of old school Milani products have been my favorite. Their baked blushes I've been using a lot. You can't go wrong with their lip oils or their Color Fetish matte lipsticks. I think Milani is slowly becoming one of my absolute favorite brands. There are so many drugstore brands I love, but Milani products really do feel they kind of compete with luxury in my mind. And even though they're a little bit more expensive than like e.l.f. or Essence, I do think in the end, they do tend to be worth the money a lot of the time. And then if you need lashes or nails, Ardell and Kiss are both 30% off as well. So if you want to restock some of your go-to products, you guys, I just applied eyelashes for the first time yesterday in months. Like it's been over 6 months at this point, and it took me like 20 minutes. And then like 3 hours later, I was like, I can't deal with these. I took them off. They felt uncomfortable. My eyes were watering. I miss wearing false lashes because they really do make a look. Like they just elevate it so much. But I feel like I'm so out of practice with false lashes, they did not go on well. My sister does like her own kind of DIY lash extensions at home. I've seen videos of other people doing them and they last for, I think, a couple of days. And I want to try those. And she keeps saying it's super easy. I forget exactly which brand she uses, but I know either Ardell or Kiss sells something that you can apply at home and it will last for a few days. So I might try those. They have a couple of different things like nail polishes, nail tools. It's mostly Sally Hansen right now, unless they end up adding to it, but just something I wanted to point out. So those are the brand specific deals when it comes to makeup, but they're also doing like generalized categories as well. So they're doing up to 30% off select eye products. And again, this category usually gets updated once the sale goes live. Right now, there are a lot of products in here from Eyler, Juvia's Place, Nabla, Persona, Rapid Lash, but it might be worth checking back once the sale actually goes up to see if they add anything. There are serums, lashes, palettes, liners. They're also doing up to 40% off select complexion products too. So something that I always find really helpful when it comes to these larger sales is sorting, either by brand. If there are very specific brands that you tend to purchase from, you can just click into any sale page and sort by brand, or you can sort by category. So if they say eye products, you can usually go in and sort it based on like eyeliner, mascara, eyeshadow, and it just makes it a little bit more approachable. Number one, that's what it does. But number two, it helps you not to overbuy. If you want to shop the sale, but you don't want to just buy things you don't really need, sorting it and then just looking at the sale based on that definitely helps. That is really helpful with makeup, but I find that to be even more helpful with skincare because for me, like there are just so many skincare brands and skincare products I'm not even interested in trying. So to be able to sort them out quickly is really helpful. So speaking of skincare, let's talk about some skincare, sun care, and body care deals. So number one, they're doing 30% off select skincare. This is a bunch of different products, various categories. So again, if you need to repurchase something, it is worth kind of checking to see if your go-to products are on sale. I always get my Garnier micellar water on sale during Ulta sales. Actually, I feel like Ulta just had a sale a few weeks ago. I think I just filmed a video like this, but I got some of my go-to products, including the Garnier micellar water on sale. They're doing up to 30% off self-tanning, including brands like Bondi Sands, Coco and Eve, Loving Tan, Tan Luxe, and Vacation. nutrition. And then they're also doing up to 30% off body care and wellness. So a bunch of random brands, but they have products like body lotions, hand lotions, foot creams, facial sprays, serums, moisturizers. So sometimes it is kind of just worth taking a look if you need to repurchase something. As for actual brands, the best deal or the highest discount is probably from Strivectin. They're offering 50% off select items. So not everything, but there are some very specific products that are going to be very highly discounted. Beauty Stat is 40% off the entire brand. Again, a very, very high discount. Beauty Stat products are not outrageously priced by any means, but they're probably closer to high end than they are mid-range prices. I tried a few products from them. Their microbiome repair purifying cleanser is really nice. I think I actually might repurchase that for the fall season. I actually forgot about it until I just saw it as I was filming this video. It is a very thick cleanser, so a very small amount goes a long way, but it is so creamy, incredibly hydrating, and I feel like my skin just really liked that product. I've heard good things about their vitamin C, so maybe I'll check that out too, but that's a pretty high discount from that brand. Select Perricone products are 40% off, which again does tend to be more of an expensive brand. I've tried an eye cream from them that I got in a subscription box a few years ago and I really liked it, but I think some of their moisturizers are going to be discounted. One brand that I probably will repurchase a few products from is Peach and Lily. They're going to be 30% off. I know it's summer, but I kind of have like fall and winter skincare in mind. I'm actually working my way through quite a few skincare products, and even though I, purchase skincare and I do get some products sent to me, I will say my skincare selection is slowly dwindling, which was my goal. I wanted to use products I actually had before I repurchased a ton of things. And Peach and Lily products, in my opinion, they tend to be very lightweight, very gentle for the skin. So I feel like that's really nice for the fall when my skin kind of changes from being extremely oily to more combo. I do love their Ginger Melt Oil Cleanser, which is a beautiful cleansing oil. It removes makeup well without stripping the skin. And I do really like their Matcha Pudding Moisturizer. I thought I purchased the Peptide Pro Moisturizer, and I can't remember. I can't remember if I purchased it and gave it away. I'm not sure. So I want to try another one of their moisturizers. Which one do you recommend? They have the Peptide Pro. They also have this Overnight Star Cream, and then they have an Ultra Plush Rich Cream. I feel like the Ultra Plush Rich Cream could be really good for winter. I do not need to purchase all 4 moisturizers. So if you've tried those, Matcha Pudding, Peptide Pro, Overnight Star Cream, and Ultra Plush Rich, which one is your favorite? Patchology is 30% off as well. Again, I think I've probably tried a few products from this brand over the years, but they do like the under eye patches. They also have hand and foot masks, a couple of different things. If you do love those, 30% off is a pretty good deal. Honest Beauty is another brand that I haven't tried, but I hear really good things about. They're 30% off as well. And they're doing makeup and skincare. So it's in the skincare section, but Honest Beauty does have a lot of makeup products as well. I think it's a brand that's just never really jumped out at me, but occasionally I'll get a recommendation to try something from them in the comments of my videos. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, I totally forgot Ulta sells that brand. A couple of brands that are going to be 25% off. Derma Ease Vitamin C line is going to be on sale. I think that's a slightly newer line. So if those are the types of products you tend to go for, you might want to check that out. Saint Tropez is 25% off the entire brand. I know I mentioned earlier self-tanning products are going to be on sale. I have been thinking about self-tanning just because my neck and my chest and my face are so much lighter than the rest of my body. And I've actually gotten a pretty good tan for me, not purposefully, just from being outside all the time on my arms and my legs, but I feel like my neck and my face and my chest are so off. So I was like, maybe I'll start self-tanning that area. Self-tanning is just so much work. A few summers ago, I was really into self-tanning, and I think I self-tanned all summer long, and just like the entire exfoliation, the application, making sure it's not streaky on your hands and knees and elbows, I just don't know if I can commit to it. So I think Saint Tropez products are probably the easiest to apply, although I haven't tried tons and tons of brands. So I don't know. I might repurchase my go-to just for like, end of summer heading into fall. But the thought of kicking off a self-tanning routine again, I just am like, no, I don't care that much. Coco Kind is 25% off. I really love the Resurrection Polypeptide Cream. I'm almost done with mine, but I swear that lasts forever. It's such a weird texture. It's basically like this runny moisturizer, but as you work it into the skin, it has like a thickness to it. So the first time I used it, I was like, I do not like this, but I swear it makes such a difference. I use it on nights where I'm using like a stronger product, either like if my skin is really sensitive or, I'm going up in dose. Like I use Agency right now. They create my formula, my dark spot formula and my future formula, which do have tretinoin in it. So when I get a new month supply, sometimes it's a higher percentage. And as my skin's kind of adjusting to that, I pretty much use the Resurrection Polypeptide Cream because it is so gentle, incredibly nourishing. I feel like it kind of counteracts any irritation that my skin might experience if I'm using something stronger, which typically I don't. Agency products are very, very gentle, but in the past, when I was using some products like retinols or things that were very, very strong, this product really came in handy. Select First Aid Beauty products are 25% off. The Ultra Repair Cream is also something that I like for that purpose. If you have easily irritated skin or eczema like I do think that product comes in handy. Also, their KP Bump Eraser is going to be on sale. Select Kate Somerville products are 25% off. I don't know that I've really tried a lot from this brand over the years. I swear back in the day when subscription boxes were so big, I was getting so many Kate Somerville products. I'm thinking specifically of like a BoxyCharm, FabFitFun. I just feel like I need to reapply my lip gloss. This is the new NYX Fat Oil in the shade Live in the Cream. They came out with some new shades and I think they're really pretty. A lot of new like nude shades, whereas they had a lot of brighter shades, and I'm getting off topic. The line as a whole is very, very sheer, but I love the new shades they launched. Anyway, I forget where I left off. A few more things I want to mention. Dermalogica, buy one, get one 50% off the Clear Start collection. If you have acne-prone skin, this is such a good line. I love the Clear Start Breakout Clearing Foaming Wash. I've used that so much over the years. I haven't actually used it in a little while, but my skin has been very breakout prone this year. I'm more so dealing with a lot of hormonal breakouts lately, and thankfully, I feel like my skin is finally clearing up, but every time I say that, it freaks out again, so we'll see. But I also do like the sunscreen from that line. They have a ton of products, so if you do have acne-prone skin, that line's a little bit more affordable than the regular Dermalogica line, which I do like Dermalogica skincare products. They're one of my favorite brands, but the Clear Start line is more affordable and great for sensitive acne-prone skin. There are a lot of other brands that are discounted. I haven't tried all of them, and honestly, I don't know if all of these brands are cruelty-free or not because, like I said, I haven't tried things from all of these brands. I know some of them are, but I'll just kind of go through them in case you're interested. Exuviance is buy one, get one 50% off. As for 30% off, Banilico, DHC, Herborian, Indie Lee, Juice Beauty, 25% off Tony Moly, Mad Hippie, Belief. Some brands are discounted a little bit higher than others, but again, if you are looking to repurchase some of your go-tos, it's nice to be able to get a little bit of a discount. And sometimes when Ulta does these sales, they'll also send out a coupon where you can get like $10 off of 50. Sometimes they don't, but sometimes they do, so it's worth checking that out. Okay, moving on to hair, there are a lot of hair products discounted, which again, it's nice if you want to stock up on some of your favorites. There are hairstyling tools for up to 30% off. Good thing, because I forgot to purchase my hair dryer during the last sale. So I'm still using like this tiny travel hair dryer that I got in a BoxyCharm like 6 or 7 years ago, maybe even longer than that. And they do have some blow dryers on sale, as well as blow dry brushes, flat irons, rollers, curling irons. So different brands like Babyliss Pro, Bioiconic, Chi, Conair, GHD, Kristen S, and Revlon. So definitely some more expensive products that are going to be on sale. I really just need to purchase a new hair dryer. I told you in my last video that mine was like shooting sparks out of it, and I swear it almost caught on fire and it burned a hole in my tile. It was that bad. So I haven't actually purchased a new one. I'm totally good with my travel one, but I do feel like that one's kind of on its last leg too. If you're looking for products for your curly hair, they are offering up to 30% off. I think a lot of these same brands were on sale during the last sale because I did grab a few things for my toddler, but different brands like Camille Rose, Curls, Curl Smith, Diva Curl, Mixed Chicks, Pattern, Rizzo's Curls, and then all different categories like styling products, deep conditioners, hair masks, cleansers, oils. I think last sale, some of these products were buy one, get one half off. So I actually got him like a couple of different styling products, a mask, a hair oil. 30% off is still a pretty good discount if you want to repurchase some of your go-tos, and some of these brands do tend to be a little bit more expensive. Hair color up to 30% off. I haven't really tried any of these hair color brands. I use Garnier, which is like the most inexpensive hair color. I actually just repurchased it. It's sitting in front of me. I kind of matched the box. This is the Garnier Nutrice Ultra Color Nourishing Color Cream, and I've been using BR2, which is Deep Intense Burgundy. Now on the box, it's a lot more vibrant, and I haven't dyed my hair for a few weeks, but usually it comes out a little less intense than this. I use this because I like the red tones in it, and overall when I dye my hair, I get like a pretty deep base with just like a lot of reddish purple tones. And then once it starts to fade, I'm kind of left with this color. I'm kind of over the red tones, honestly. I feel like I might just go back to like my natural hair color, which is like a dark brown. Anyway, I'm curious to know if you've tried IGK. They have some really beautiful shades of hair dye, and I do dye my hair at home. I never go lighter, I always go darker, but I think I might just go with like a good dark brown without all of the red. So anyway, if you do like to dye your hair at home as well, there are a bunch of products on sale. And then just hair care up to 30% off. A ton of brands, a ton of different products, so it might be worth going through, seeing what they have available. Hair accessories are going to be 25% off. Not every brand. It's mostly the Vintage Cosmetics company, which they make really cute hair accessories. So it looks like there are hair drying towels, headbands, heatless curlers, a couple of different things. So that might be fun to check out if you're in need of those. As for very specific brands, just a couple that I wanted to call out, really like two, 25% off select Coco and Eve products. I love their hair mask. It is my absolute favorite. Although I've tried a couple of other hair masks recently, I really like one from Amika. There's one that I really like from Eva NYC, but the Coco and Eve one is one that I continuously repurchase. That, along with their hair elixir, which is like their hair oil, is the most amazing combination. And if you deal with dryness or breakage, or you have very sensitive, like easily, what am I trying to say? If your hair breaks easily, those are really good products. And when I had like a ton of heat damage last winter, those helped a ton. I did try their shampoo and conditioner from the same line, and I was kind of underwhelmed. So I don't really recommend those, but I do think the hair mask and hair elixir are worth the money. Wet brush is buy one, get one 50% off the entire brand if you need a new brush. I am totally on a Tangle Teezer kick right now. I have one for me, one for my toddler, and then I have like two other ones that just kind of float around the house because I swear we lose our brushes all the time, but they work so well. You guys, there's nothing more difficult than trying to do a toddler's hair. Just getting him to sit still long enough for me to comb through it is such a process. And if I dare like pull through a tangle too hard, I feel like it's over. So the Tangle Teezer I have, it's the red one. I swear it just floats through his hair like butter. He has extremely curly hair. So I'm telling you, if you have very tangly hair, if you have a child that has a really sensitive scalp, if you have a sensitive scalp, that one is amazing. I don't know if they sell that brand at Ulta. I got mine at Walmart. I'll link it below just in case you're curious, but I have heard people like the brand Wet Brush. A lot of other brands that I personally don't know very well. Wella is buy one, get one 50% off. BioSilk is 50% off the entire brand. And then as for 30% off, Sexy Hair, AG Care, Nature Lab Tokyo, Unite, Divi, Virtue, Bondi Boost. 25% off Intersense, Alterna, Nioxin, Pacifica, Joico, Lola V. So there are just so many hair care brands out there. Hair care for me isn't as exciting as like makeup or skincare, so I do tend to stick with a lot of the same brands or just products I know work really well. But I wanted to mention that there are a ton of things discounted. So if you're shopping for you or your family and you want to save a little bit of money on your go-to products, it might be worth just scrolling through to see if any of your go-to brands are on sale. There are some deals on fragrance, nothing that really jumped out at me. Donna Karan is 25% off the entire brand. Viktor and Rolf is 40% off select products. The brands Clean, Mugler, Ralph Lauren, Estee Lauder, 30% off select products. And then Ellis Brooklyn, 20% off the entire brand. So again, like I said, I am filming this a few days ahead of time. So definitely head over to Ulta's website to check out the sale for yourself, because they might end up adding some new deals, some new discounts. If there is anything really exciting that they add that I didn't share in today's video, I'll make sure to pin a comment below updating you. But thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I will be back very soon with a new video. Bye.